for better or worse, let's hit go. Yeah, this is sort of an experiment. I wasn't sure whether it's better if just the artist just knows better to just do the art and not say anything. But I've also tried talking while I'm drawing too. I don't do so well at that. I might not, but this thing's going way too fast for me to think. But also it takes a really long time while I'm doing it too. So, well, maybe I'll just try talking over a time lapse. So it was really just supposed to be an experiment, but then it wound up taking me 4.5 hours. This is condensing 4.5 hours down to 8.5 minutes. So yeah, it's really and so I've been up. That's 4.5 hours recording time, but there's breaks and other things. So I've actually been up most of the night. Yeah, it's about 8:20 or 8:30 in the morning right now. And if I'm concerned about things enough to talk about, knowing how I go, you ever tried making a presentation? Time's up. I hardly got to anything. Where is I going to find it here? The original picture is on Pixabay. It's by Lilin23. So there you go. Neuschwanstein, I believe they say Stein in German. On Pixabay. So yeah, it's there's some good pics on there. Anyway, it'll be in the show notes. My idea with this is, and it's true, I spent most of my time, if I have any time on this to talk, well, I mean most of my life, which is a bit of it by now, yeah, most of it's just been drawing with pencils and stuff, not even ink drawing all that much, not much to do with values, setting up composition and value in art or color at all. So this is, I'm learning or painting, digital even, so this is all kind of a new thing. I've been working on other programs, so I used to do Photoshop, and I'm having to get back into it, just because there's some things I can't do on other programs. Let's see, my idea, so yeah, I mean, oh, there you go. There's that roof. Other problems I've been having, problems is remembering, or recording. Either I haven't left enough room on the drive, and it cuts out on me, and or I'll lose the files. Now that's a long story if I've already, or I'll forget to hit the record while I'm doing it. So I really wanted that roof, but whoop, missed it. I've just been having to, okay, these are things, so far most of my YouTube, and I'm fairly new to it, so there you go, this is really, I'll tell you what, they're practice. This is practice stuff. So I've been, by the way, practice, and also those little windows that was a crop, didn't ever happen. They look like it went on so fast, but here's me counting, looking at the photo and going 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, 4.5 hours of this stuff. Look at, I forgot what I was going to say, but look at, well, practice definitely does make a difference. If you ever tried Inktober, try doing Inktober. Even like careless ones, a couple of days, and some other days you put in a lot of effort, and we're about halfway through. It makes a difference. I'll tell you what, just doing it. Excuse me, that's, see, one again, I forgot to record, but these would just be practice and learn how to, okay, see, I'm trying to keep up with this after being up all night. But practice, and also, I've hardly, no show notes, or no presentation notes, I'm just get out on stage and yay, da-da-da-da-da-da, I don't know. The thing is, I'm so new to YouTube. I don't know about, I'm afraid to sing anything. You get a copyright strike or something. I don't know. None of my other talking has happened, but you say boo. What? You said boo. Well, oh, okay. All right. I won't get into that. By the way, I thought I'd mention, where I'm figuring out where to make these curves on here. Practice is good, but yeah, doing that curve, if you look at it, it sort of, whoops, goes down to the middle, and then, I wish I could draw on it. There you go, I'm merging the background. And then goes up to the bottom of that farthest tower out to the right. It sort of makes an arc through there. And if you look at it, well, it also is about as wide as that other light tower there. Anyway, there's called, well, not called, interreferencing, or that's not the right word, but you reference points within the drawing to get your bearings. So anyway, I thought I'd mention that. Also, I've just been, other than practice and doing things like that, is looking at how my paintings come out, and also just looking at other paintings. Study from the masters. I'm glad how the trees have been coming out. So one of the big things I've been trying to figure out is gradients. Like at snow, it goes from the dark blue up to the light, so there's sort of a gradient. So I tried to keep that, and also like on the side of the castle, it goes from darker and then goes up to lighter orange at the top. And just, I've noticed people will do that. That's what I mean, studying paintings, how much time we got. And just get a wide brush and just kind of do that with as few brush strokes as you can. And just get an overall gradient to happen. I know people use select and then soft brush and stuff. I haven't really done that too much. And on the front of it too, gradient from left to right, or right to left, darker, yeah. And that's one of the things I have studied is a little bit is lighting. And radiosity and getting a glow to happen. I made a point of doing that, of getting that orange sunlight to really blow out as much as I could on the, on that open face on it. And that kind of helps, I think, for the composition. It's already in the photo. But, yeah, I paid attention to, like, I mean, you can use lighting as focal points to make it read, and that's what a lot of my value studying has been lately, is that. Anyway, those trees also, is learning how to do that. I wish I could say how that goes, but they sort of go, like, fall off of each other in one direction. You'd have to look at branches, but they do. I think it has to do with gravity. Actually, they grow up and then they fall off, and then whatever twigs grow out on the bottom continue to go down, and then those fall. So they all kind of peel off in that way. But yeah, learning to use brushes to get those trees and stuff. I mean, like I said, I've not really experimented a lot with brushes. This one, I thought I'd mention. Yeah, if you can look at it, that's sort of a rectangular brush. There is the best I can call it, because I've been on Photoshop for a while. But the key point on that is that the pen pressure on the tablet, it isn't set to width. I don't have it set to width. I have it set to opacity. So the lighter you touch it, and then you can use that for mixing and overpainting and stuff, which is pretty handy, I think. Yeah, and then I started hazing over here in the lighter background with or lighter color in the background. Oh, and that's it, isn't it? Told you. Yeah, started nothing. I was already done. Well, anyway, told you I'd run out. With a soft brush and a lighter color, added some. That's another thing I like to use more. My stuff is so scratchy. I see people, they'll even out the scratchiness. And I'm still talking with like a soft brush over the top. And that was in the background and also in the front. Definitely did some color dodge and some color burn to get that color dodge on the face to get that to blow out, and some color burn along the bottom of the trees and stuff to get that darkness, and up on the roof and stuff too. And yeah, it's already left. It's already stopped. So there's my experiment on talking over it. So I suppose that means the next one. See you. Thank you for watching. See you.